A silly sunrise pops up like morning wood, crying tears of joy across the entire Yosemite Valley. Two slutty house cats living the life that God intended for them, walking freely across an empty meadow in the brisk morning dew. This kitty palace is the symbol of luxury for these two docile creatures. Once the young and vivacious alley cat parents of America's very own Ric Mirror.
I always dreamed that one day house cats would live freely in the wild. The image of walking on a trail as a house cat passes by, smiling like a 3-month-old baby, has been deeply instilled in my brain.
Long before his voyage to share with children of urban cities the wonderful stories and philosophies of house cats living in the wild, Ric Mirror was just like any normal kid, running with the herd.
I had a rare gift in which I was able to see myself in every living creature.
It was from this point of view that Mirror changed the way people looked at house cats. His manifesto, to allow house cats to run free and live in the wild. Unfortunately for President Teddy Bear Roosevelt, it would take more than Ric's outrageous claim to sway him into passing the Bill of 1852, allowing that all house cats can set up camp and fornicate in the Yosemite Valley. So in the summer of 1851, Teddy Bear traveled to the Yosemite Valley for a one-on-one tour with Ric Mirror for 4 days.
I knew my mission was to persuade this Roosevelt to sanction the valley as a place for house cats to roam. But what I didn't plan on was the deep and loving friendship that spawned. I mean, I was lonely. I hadn't spent time with a human being in a long time. Maybe ever. Yeah, ever.
Mirror was an odd fellow who kept going on about his future invention to create the world's first solar-powered microwave so that he could cook 99-cent frozen burritos. I asked him why he felt it necessary to make such a thing, and he said, "Why make anything? 'Cause you can." "True," I said, and from that moment on I grew a strong liking to the long, bearded, shirtless bandana man.
What we're about to show you is actual, unseen footage from the two's 4-day excursion.
You know, right over there is where I first sold myself and other animals.
It's quite an extraordinary gift you have, Ric. Ric, that's your name.
Well, thank you, Teddy.
You can call me Teddy. Are we doing this? How badly do you want a home for your domesticated house cats in the wild?
It's my only purpose for living.
Well, good for you. I have the bill in my right pocket and the pen in my center pocket.
But they don't make center pockets.
You sure about that?
Mama! Papa!
Quite possibly the best 4 days of my life.
In 6 months' time, kitties from all over the nation were roaming to the Yosemite Valley and settling in the nooks and crannies. At night, the only sound that could be heard was the cooing and singing of millions of little kitties singing their praise for Ric Mirror, whose life's mission had finally been accomplished. For PB&J, I'm Allison Jennifer. Good night.